What's the most shameful double standard you've ever encountered? My mom remarried when I was 13 and her new husband had 3 sons. From day one, the favoritism was absolutely blatant. My stepbrothers got the latest gaming consoles for Christmas, while I got a used book from Goodwill. When I asked why, my mom said, "Girls don't need expensive toys." But the next week, she bought them each $200 sneakers while I wore the same worn-out shoes with duct tape holding the soles together. Their bedrooms got completely renovated with gaming setups, new furniture, and huge TVs. Meanwhile, I slept on a pull-out couch in the basement that flooded every time it rained. When I asked about getting my own room, my stepdad said, "You're lucky we took you in at all." Every weekend, they went to baseball games, arcades, and expensive restaurants. I stayed home alone with a sandwich because girls' activities are too expensive, and I wouldn't understand sports anyway. The difference in expectations was crushing. My stepbrothers could come home whenever they wanted, skip chores, and fail classes without consequences. But I had a strict 8 p.m. curfew, did all the household cleaning, and got grounded for weeks if I brought home anything less than an A. When they broke something, it was boys being boys. When I accidentally dropped a plate, I was clumsy and careless. For their 16th birthdays, my stepbrothers each got used cars that my stepdad helped them fix up. On my 16th birthday, I got a lecture about how driving was too dangerous for girls and I should focus on domestic skills instead. I worked 3 part-time jobs through high school to save money. My stepbrothers never worked because they needed to enjoy their childhood, and sports were more important than jobs. But when college applications came around, I had perfect grades and multiple scholarship offers while they barely graduated. I got accepted to pre-med at State University with a full ride. The night I announced it, my stepdad accused me of sleeping with teachers for grades. He demanded to see my transcripts, saying, "No way a girl from this family is smart enough for medical school." The breaking point came when my mom stole my college fund, money my grandmother had been saving for me since I was born. She used it to buy my stepbrothers motorcycles because boys need transportation more than girls need education. When I confronted her, she said, "Family sacrifices for each other. You'll understand when you're a real mother." I moved out that night and lived in my car while working to pay for college. 2 years later, my stepdad called sobbing. My stepbrothers had crashed their motorcycles while drunk, totaling them and racking up massive hospital bills. None of them had insurance. He begged me to help pay their medical debts with my student loan money because family helps family in crisis. I reminded him about my stolen college fund. He said that was different because boys have more potential than girls anyway. I laughed and showed him the DNA test I'd secretly taken. Turns out my mom had cheated during her first marriage. My real father was a successful doctor who'd been looking for me for years. The man who raised me wasn't my biological father, and my real dad had left me a trust fund worth $300,000 that my mom never knew about. Today, I'm finishing my medical residency. My stepbrothers all work minimum wage jobs and still live at home. My mom and stepdad lost their house paying medical bills and credit card debt. Last month, they asked me to co-sign a loan for them because we're still family, and you owe us for raising you. I reminded them that according to their own logic, girls don't owe anything to boys.